Hello, my name is Adam, and I will be presenting to you the DigiShares asset fractionalization software. The whole point of the software is to actually take monolithic assets, which were previously illiquid, and split them up into small chunks and open them up to a brand new class of investors, retail investors. The demo here is going to be skewed towards real estate, but the concept can very easily be abstracted so that the asset in question can be intellectual property, art, cars. It doesn't really matter. So, a quick note before I start here: everything on the left-hand side here is going to be investor related, and everything on the right-hand side is going to be administration. On the left-hand side here, we've built a small dummy platform to demonstrate the various ways we can integrate with a client's website. The idea is the website acts as the boutique store window where users come in and shop. I'll just view this hotel right here. Once I click the card, I have the detailed description, the pictures, the amenities, location, tags, and files associated to the project. And once I feel, as an investor, once I feel that I'm ready to invest in the project, I simply click the Invest Now button. And the connection between the website and the backend can be done in one of two ways. It can be a single sign-on process where users log in on the website. Once they click the Invest Now button, they are seamlessly transitioned into the platform, or it can be a two-step process where users click the Invest Now button and then they have to log in to use the platform. In the case of the demo, it's the single sign-on, so I click the button and we are taken into the share buying screen. For the purpose of the demo, I'm already logged in as a user. I have the necessary balances and I am allowed to participate in the share buying process. So we have the number of shares available, the price per share, and the minimum number of shares a user is required to purchase. This all, of course, is set by the platform administrator. Below that, we have the number of shares. As an investor I wish to buy, I can sequentially manipulate this number, or I can write in a completely custom number, such as 205, for example. After that, we have the investment automatically calculated, and I proceed with the share buying request. I approve the pop-up, and then I will see that I have a subscription agreement which I need signed. So I simply click the sign contract button, where the custom contract will be loaded. The contract can have any shape or form, but in this case, our dummy contract here has the project's name, the number of tokens the user is about to buy, the purchase price, the date of the purchase, the name of the purchaser. In this case, it's a fictional character called Hamilton, and I simply sign it as Hamilton. Once I click finish, the contract is going to be finalized and will be waiting for an admin's approval. If I go into my portfolio, I will actually see the pending request, the date it was made, the project it's related to, the shares it holds, the number of shares, and the stage that it's in. In this case, it's signed, so I simply, as an administrator, I have to log in and approve the contract. The contract can, of course, be automated. It's just manual for the purpose of the demo. So I'll just log in as an administrator. I'm now logged in as an administrator of the project, where I have the total number of shares related to the project, the number of shares distributed, the number of shares still held by the company, the number of investors who have participated in the share buying process, the number of users who are enabled to self-custody the tokens, the number of users whose tokens have been frozen because they've lost access to their shares, the number of activities done within the platform, and the number of new messages received from the investors. These are all just data gathered from the various modules here, for a quick glance. Below that, we have the shares, we have the payment alerts, the wire transfers made by the users. Users need to wire transfer money into first to buy the shares themselves. They are accepted here. And then the shares can be purchased, and the transfer of shares is actually very simple. We simply click the notification we wish to approve. I click view. I see the KYC info of the user. I see the balances. I see the ID of the contracts signed. So I proceed. I can send an email to the investor via push notification if necessary. And I click transfer shares and I approve the pop-up. Once I've done so, the shares are immediately transferred over to the investor. And I'm brought to the detailed view of the investor where I can view their KYC info, send an email, change their email, reset their password, enable or disable their login ability, deactivate the investor if necessary, view their current holdings, view the investor's balances, the investment history made, the deposit history made, the user's legal information, KYC info provided, signed and settled contracts, and the activities related to the investor. You can see the shares have been indeed transferred over to the investor. So if I refresh the page on the investor side, the notification has disappeared and the number of shares has increased as expected. The shares can also be traded on the OTC bulletin board, where users can post buy and sell offers within a single project, and other users can then react on those offers. It's important to note that the exchange can very easily be run without any additional licenses. All of the users are tracked within the share cap table, where we have the name of the user, the type of share, the value of the share, quantity, amount invested, voting power that they have, and the dividend that they are entitled to. Last but not least, we have the platform admin's login. This admin actually manages the projects that are listed for the investors to invest in. All of the projects are completely separate, so I can manage the shares, the roles of the admins, the users, the files, and the pictures, and it will not affect the other projects. Also, if you already have a list of investors who are pre-KYC'd, you can very easily format them in a single CSV file and upload them into the platform, so they're fast-tracked through the KYC process, and their passwords will be set upon first logging in. And that would be my quick run-through of the platform. If you feel this is something that is of interest to you, please feel free to contact us, and we'll give a more detailed demo. Thank you very much.